Alrighty, it is Tuesday, August 17th. Checking in from a semi-moderate hot day.
It's like Africa hot.
It's 81 degrees. Certainly feels like it's in the 90s, but a little bit of a breeze, especially out by the lake. So it's actually not Africa hot. But I sweat in 60-degree weather, so I'll be sweating. I came in the other side of the lake again today. Grabbed some more footage over there, just like I did last time. So the only Virginia footage was in my last video was that mountainside. Everything else was on the other side of the lake. It's much prettier on the other side of the lake. Much nicer scenery. But it's a fucking beast getting through all that shit. And there's hills and fucking cliffs and shit. Again, I fell down the one day. If you want to see it. You know, hey, it's worth it, you know. But I am trying to stick to the higher trails because I'm still healing from all the bug bites. Anywho, speaking of bug bites and B.O. Stanky bug bites. The yellow signs on the door, progress for today. I'd say it's still 60-40 split in the stores today. 2 places I went. Because, you know, I look around, of course, and see more than I ever have, you know, except when we were back in, you know, the actual retardedness of this whole thing, when people were, you know, forcing it. But simply by putting that yellow sticker on the door, way more people have just decided to than I thought. But in looking around, I still see a good number, you know what I mean? Because I look and then I'll see like 5 of them. I'm like, duh. Then I'll look back and I'll see like 3 without, you know, and myself. So I'm like, all right. But, you know, as time moves on. Bang, zoom. It's going to be interesting. You know, while I was away, I just noticed, let me get out my handy dandy little fucking outline here, in case, you know, because a couple things I wanted to hit. While I was away, of course I didn't watch anything. We did have Wi-Fi at the place. It's the only thing we had, you know, unless you had like apps and shit you wanted to put on TV, but you could sign in from your own account and stuff, but whatever. Other than that, we didn't have anything. But there was Wi-Fi at the house, very small radius in the cabin up there. And it kind of was choppy. So I didn't watch anything, and I didn't want to anyway while I was away. But Max Igan did an interview that I apparently missed, that I just caught. Unlock Your Life. Of course, I'm going to put it with this. I'm scrolling through. I'm like, how the fuck did I miss this? I'm like, oh yeah, I wasn't here. And I highly recommend this interview, just like I did Mark's presentation. It's funny, you know, anytime you put something of Mark's, people unsubscribe. And, you know, it's funny because the information that he puts forth that people are afraid of isn't the word occult that means hidden. It isn't his attitude or his, you know, straightforward, fuck you, dude, this is the way it is. It's really none of that. It's people are afraid of themselves. They don't want to comprehend what he's saying, because if you do comprehend what he's saying, then you start to go, wait a minute, oh, I did do that. Oh shit, that was me. You know, you start having to fucking go, whoa. And most people, of course, oh. Of course, most people are still living in that world and haven't come out of it to say that was me. Most people are saying that is me. The things he's pointing out, and ego identification and psychological ineptness and the immorality of people. Because it's all common sense. All common sense. You know, and if you think about the 7 things, I'll get back to Max's video in a minute because it all ties together. If you think about the 7 things that, you know, we've brought up on here many times, but I brought up last video, that are the transgressions, against nature, when it comes to natural law, when it comes to the initiation of harm, immoral acts that you can perform on another person. If you look at them all, murder, rape, theft, or I'm sorry, assault. I try to go in order of succession so that I remember. Murder, rape, assault, theft, trespass, coercion, and willful lying. The 7 of them. Hanging the camera. The 7 of them, right? All institute ways of instituting harm, initiating harm on another. Murder, obviously, rape, all self-explanatory. We get into coercion, which would be the threat upon using violence if you don't do what you're told. And of course, we discussed willfully lying last time. The rest are pretty common sense. They're all theft. They're all theft of the vessel that is yours, of having ownership over the vessels that is yours. Murder, the taking away, theft of your life. Rape being the taking away of your choice who to associate with sexually, but also in this case to be injected with something, rape, against your will. Point being, all 7 of those, if you look at this, are being violated by this fucking pandemic. Murder's obvious. What's going on here? Rape, obvious, I just explained. But that, and that. Assault, of course, it's an assault. Theft of choice, theft of, again, your rights for your property, the autonomy you have over your body they're trying to take away. Trespass, again, the trespassing against your own self, because this is coming onto your property and into your world. Whether it's your home or just your life or your, oh my God, or your body in general, which is property rights pertain to. Coercion, being forced with the threat of violence or being locked in a cage, and willfully lying. Like all 7 of them. That's 5 and 2. It's not a Freemasonic symbol. Oh my God, he's got the eye. Oh, he's an occultist. He's a controlled opposition. Fucking retard. The flashing symbols. Oh God, let me unsubscribe. He's 30. Yeah, that's why you unsubscribe. Because you're fucking pussy and you can't handle the fucking truth. Because I'll sit here and talk about Jesus in a real life situation, pulled out of history, or in an allegorical manner, saying the same fucking things, and then you'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? Because you can go, yes, because through him you'll be saved, not through repeating the actions of morality that he was doing and manifesting them in the world yourself. No. It's just, believe it. I'm a believer. Yeah. That's all you gotta do, right? Anyway, we're a politician. The Trump, did that trigger some people? You mean he's not a Trumpian? You mean what is he, a lefty? Well, no, he's not a lefty. What is he, a righty? He's a non-believer in government, isn't that Antifa? People are so fucking retarded. That, of course, is the problem with this whole fucking movement that I've always had from the beginning, which is why I don't throw myself out there and be like, hello, community! Well, I'm Tom Bigelow, it's nice to meet you all. I just go out and fucking be myself. I assess, I look. I see who's real, I see who's full of shit. And I love watching fingers get pointed this way. People think I'm full of shit. And then you sit back and, you kind of assess, well, who actually really has the balls and courage to understand what you're saying? I know where I learned my things from when I came to develop a rapport with the material they were putting forth. Understanding the core aspects of why we are in this fucking mess and having the courage to stand in it when the time comes, like now, And there aren't a ton of us. There are not a ton of us. But people like Mark, Max, Igan, David, I kind of give a shit what you think of all 3 of them. I give you 3 shits. Don't care. Unsubscribe, beat it, hit the bricks. Control the opposition. It's the Jews. Oh, he's an anti-fucking, you're all whacked. And this channel's too mature for you. Come back when you've stopped your tantrums and being triggered. You know? Anyway, all right, that's my rant. But Max's interview was so spot on when it comes to, and Max talks about it often, the emotional mirror life is, what you give, you get. Greg Braden refers to it. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about it in a scientific way. Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about it. It's peppered throughout the Gospel of Thomas in the, further and additional texts that explain, ask and you shall receive. That was just thrown into the Bible, and people just go, hey man, can I have $1 million? Hey, thanks, amen. That's praying, It lacks the understanding of how to attain these things, which through many mystical traditions, like I said, including the Lost Gospel of Thomas, which Greg Braden gets into a lot, amongst all of his, Buddhist understanding and time he spent with the monks in Tibet, of learning these things, along with the actual sciences that people, neurologists and shit, like I said, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, are all talking about improving, through peer-reviewed science. And Max is talking about it, as an emotional mirror, what you give, you get. What you feel, it manifests, Of course, there's choice points. It's not magic, You have to recognize the points. If you're going to throw yourself to the wind, as Max says, you have to really commit to doing that, so that when you're in the moment and you're making a choice, where's that choice coming from? David Icke talks about it a lot as well. Going with how you feel in here rather than up here. Well, I gotta fucking do this and that tomorrow, then I got a car, really don't have much money, or, you know what, yes, I'm going. That sounds wonderful, you know what, because I want to, and all this we'll fix later. And going with something that you feel is right, Those choice points arrive all the time. The problem is a lot of people are manifesting those choice points out of fear, out of subconscious fear. Even when they're trying to forget about all this shit, Their subconscious is running and running and running. And the distraction, whether it's TV or social media or scrolling through the fucking phone or cleaning or looking at the bills or shopping or binging a fucking dumb Netflix thing or whatever it may be, that becomes an obsession instead of kind of a downward, all right, I'm going to relax and I'm going to space out a bit like I do at the end of my night. Every night I'll watch a movie. A lot of times it'll be the same movie here and there, just because I'm not trying to, I've already seen it. I understand the allegories. I'm not trying to Columbo the fucking thing.
Oh, one more thing before I forget. Well, listen, there's one more thing,
What, something else?
I don't know what's the matter with me. One other thing, the angle of the bullet.
And it's just nice to kind of drift off to something that is positive when you're falling asleep, or like me the other day, stumbling into Any Which Way You Can, Any Which Way But Loose. I don't fucking watch TV. They're on TV. They had commercials, so I had to pause it for like 45 minutes so I could fast forward through all that shit. But I actually sat and watched them and laughed. I ain't seen those movies in forever. And again, the sound effect we use on here for the Spider-Man comes from there. I had no plans on seeing that fucking movie, so when I saw it, I was like, shit. And I forgot how funny it was. It's stupid. Just like a lot of movies that I grew up on. But they're things that I don't use to distract me from what's going on. I use to decompress, to take a break, to laugh. I like comedies. I like, action adventure type movies. Of course, the sci-fi and the superhero movies. I like movies with a point, allegorical stories. In fact, all the Harry Potters I see are on Peacock. I don't know if that's fucking got commercials or not, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna throw some on. You're always gonna learn something new when you watch those movies. There's a ton of them, unless you got every line memorized like a crazy person. But you're always gonna see new things, especially the more you mature in the world that you didn't see the time before. And you're like, oh my God, I fucking get that. You didn't get it before because you didn't have the knowledge or the prerequisite understanding. It can be used for things. Hollywood, just like music. Music is subjective. You can have songs with a satanic message that you understand. And by satanic, I don't mean like, oh, the devil, we love the devil. I mean like, the egoic, materialistic, internal state of most people being exploited and shown off as, the way to be, as we are in this material shit fuck that we live in, with the death of spirituality at the helm here, But you can see that and have a realization that that's part of the problem in the world, and you can still pick out things in that song that are oh my God, meaningful to you subjectively and psychologically and perceptually to you. If it's based in truth, if you understand truth. You know, like that song I played last video, Warrior. You can listen to it as a Darwinistic, dominating, you know, warrioristic mentality of taking over others and being more important and stronger and all those kind of things. Or you can look at it, as I do, from an internal aspect of the rising of the warrior and the understanding of what it is to stand in truth and morality and have the courage to do the right thing while you're being ridiculed, shit on, ostracized, made fun of, you know, dejected, fired, whatever the fuck it is. That's a warrior, motherfucker. And, you know, subjectively, there are things in that song, you know, that pertain. Especially what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. You can, like I said, look at it two different ways. Physically, where you're some dominating fucknut, or internally understanding the traumas and immoral aspects to our lives, realizing them, coming through them, and then changing. Makes you stronger in here. Because you now know, and you're more conscious of your own behavior and thoughts, not to conduct that behavior again. You know, the things people don't ever fucking think about when they come home from the Monopoly board. Oh, the bills, the stress. Oh my God, they're bringing in all these things. What do I do? Instead of just saying, I'm standing what's right. Consequences will come. But I have faith and understanding. Throwing yourself to the wind, as Max says. That's a true psychological state. Like he says, you know, he decided to be a radio host. He put himself in a state of what it would be like to be a radio host. And within 6 weeks, he was a radio host. It's not magic. It's just you draw certain things to you. And I'm sure the first phone call he got, he felt like, oh shit, do I want to do this? You know, or did he jump right on it? Either way, when the manifestation presented itself, his decision to interact with that in whatever way brought him into that field is a domino effect that led to what he does now, you know. Never planning it, never sitting here, well, I'm going to be a philosophical speaker when he's 11, you know. Some guy that noticed how fucked up the world was and, you know, went off and lived off grid as much as he could as a musician and you know, saw how fucked up the world got after September 11th, as we all started to. And so, you know, I got to fucking start talking about it. And it went down the road. It's down. Now, he's one of the main voices of reason during this fucking global mess in one of the most totalitarian attempts at enforcing this shit besides China on the planet, you know, one of them, besides Canada and shit. But, you know, he's there to speak reason during these times. People like David Icke are the same. Again, you can do this all day long and say, he's controlling opposition. He thinks this. He doesn't know that this is a fake. He believes in the flat earth. You know, and that's all excuses for people to avoid those that actually say the things necessary to make the internal changes they need to make to actually contribute to the fucking manifestation of freedom, as opposed to the, gonna wait for the Trumpians, oh, fuck the lefties, oh yeah, well, my dad can beat up your dad, and, you know, yeah, well, you know, come and get it. Meanwhile, I'm wearing a fucking mask and sending my kid to the vaccine clinic, you know, come and take it. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, right, you know. So again, you know what I mean? There's people I've unsubscribed from, not many. The most was like 2 or 3, and it was at the time that all the political nonsense stepped in, and you could see the total polarization of the Trump movement in the Marxist way it was being used to divide with such polarity. I wasn't going to sit and listen to, you know, things like SDT report and things like that. That's all they talk about. So eventually I unsubscribed. I kept it for a long time because, you know, they used to put forward some good reports. I might even go back and check it out and see what they're talking about now that he's such a flop. The problem is people think he's going to come save us in 2024. You wait till 2024. You let me know how that works out. Because in 2024, if you think we're going to be going along like we are now, again, as I said yesterday, not only the biggest Cheech and Chong joint, but it's laced with all kind of shit. I gave you the airplane, you know, it looks like I picked you the wrong week to quit fucking amphetamines and smoking glue, sniffing glue. I was going to put them all in there, but it seemed a little long. I might put it right there. In fact,
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Because it fits. You know, that's how I do it. Things just pop into my head. And while I'm out here, too, half the things I'm saying, none of those things pop into my head to go home. I go home to edit it. And when I'm editing, I'm like, oh, you know what? I could throw that in here. You know what? This fits. That's the spontaneity that I use. I give myself a bit of an outline to follow. And then just spontaneously talk, you know what I mean? You know, the one thing I did want to address is a couple things in the last video. The Megadeth concert. Understand, I ain't wearing no mask or doing any of that shit and going there just to see Megadeth, you know. But what I'm saying, what I was trying to say was, I'll buy a ticket and attempt to go and refuse to do all that shit. And if I can't get in, I can't get in. And if I do get in, I'll refuse in there. If I get thrown out, I get thrown out. I don't want to spend a lot of money on an expensive ticket if that's what it's going to be. So I'm trying to ascertain which it's going to be, because I'm ready for both. I love to be up close and just experience the fucking show and go home like a normal fucking free being. But when you add on all this nonsense, you have to think ahead of time. Then it's like, well, do I get a lawn seat or do I try to get in under the pavilion? Because there's a big difference in tickets. So that's what I meant by that. The other thing was, people don't understand my left fucking turn demonstration. Understand that people, when the light turns green and they're turning left, they don't move up into the intersection. That's what I'm trying to say. They sit there. So if you're going straight, you can't get around them. And then when the light changes or the traffic stops coming, they then make their way, and like nobody else gets to go through the light, and it gets all backed up. And if they do start to go, and two people are turning left, they turn in front of each other instead of behind each other, like it used to be, the safe way, because people are retards. And I was trying to show the correct way, which in that demonstration, the words "move into the intersection" when the light turns green is really all I was focusing on, you know, because I know it was a 2-lane road. Is there any fucking else thing that, you know? Oh, I wanted to address the Tards bombing Afghanistan again. Going after the cabal and the Taliban and they'll save us from the hard. Yeah, they're accusing us. But we're stepping in to save the day, because we are fighting for truth and justice around the world. On and on and on and on, yeah. You know, I kind of get tired of people thinking that police and military are any different, you know what I mean? Most of those guys are now facing absolute fucking mandatory fucking miracle job ba-dungs, you know what I mean? Or, what? You know, dishonorable discharge and their whole career being taken away. How many have the balls to do that? Well, if they turn and shift in consciousness and say, I'm not doing that, along with the police who say, I'm not taking these rights away, well then, hey, then you did the right thing. You got in the service to make a difference and do the right thing and disobey illegal, unfucking moral orders. Good for you. How many are doing that? Exactly, crickets, you know. I'm sure it's happening on a very, very small scale where people are talking whisper, 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 whisper. And one guy's going, yeah, this is bullshit. And he's being hung out to dry because I've been that person. I enjoy being that person. I would never want to be a whisperer. Fucking believe this guy. He's fucking, this is bullshit. I'm always the guy that goes, what the fuck did you say? We ain't doing that. Fuck you, you know. Or, huh? When people act like a jerk off, you know. I'm not the one that goes, oh, what's that? Hey, Henri! Hey, I remember Cheers. You know, remember fucking, as that guy was trying to take away his girlfriend. Yeah, what a shitbag. Yeah, what an asshole. Hello, fellows. Hey, Henri, how you doing, buddy?
I win. France has won. France has won.
There's something you never hear.
Oh, God, because that's most people. That was the best show ever made, by the way. If I'm going to watch television show repeat after repeat, it is fucking Cheers. And, of course, Seinfeld with its allegorical meaning throughout all 9 seasons, has a comedic impact on me as well. But Cheers is just ball-breaking, fucking hilarious. And it shows the most egoic sides from people, same as Seinfeld, you know. That's why I enjoy watching it. How you doing? Good. So much. There would be about the only 2, I would say. The rest would be allegorical movies and you know, stories with a meaning. All right, I'm rambling. You know, and I didn't even know that guy was behind me, so God knows what the fuck I was saying. We're going to leave that in. I'm not cutting that So again, that's about it, I guess. You know, making a difference in this spiritual battle. You know what I mean? That's what it is. What's a spiritual battle? You know, is it the holy, or is it the spiritual aspects of a person? The internal fucking way people think, their thoughts, their emotions, their based on their experiences, their memories, their fucking current states of mind, how they fucking think of themselves, what they think in the world, that they make a difference or not. All these fucking stupid things that people just don't really realize is spirituality. Because this grand scheme is unveiled in the all. It is individually responded to by people who are revealing themselves as well. Whether or not people live in states of fear and, you know, anger and depression and egoism and materialism and all these things are coming out in people now, you know, as opposed to those that understand the true aspects of spirituality, morality, how to manifest freedom and the interconnectedness of all and the illegitimacy of man's rule over man, especially through forms of rulership in aspects called government or kingship or dictatorship, and the entire indoctrinative process, and have the balls to stand against it. At one point 10 years ago is one thing. Doing it now when you're labeled a domestic terrorist. Oh my God, that guy's got opinions and he's not for what we say. Domestic fucking terrorist. Number one, by the way, on the concerns of Homeland Security. Oh, yeah, those free thinkers in America. I'm going to join Homeland Security and go get them. Yeah, you're a great person, man. We love them. Thank you for your service. If your service is fucking standing up, doing the right thing no matter what, then yeah, I'm all for you. But if you're walking around following your fucking orders, doing what you're fucking told, getting ready to fucking take people's freedoms away, whether it's police or military, have a great day, everyone. I think I'll leave it there. But that takes balls and courage and a lot of self-work. So we have a lot of work to do, and we are going to be pushed up against the wall very soon. And if you haven't seen people's true colors yet, you will. And I hope we see the best sides of humanity meet the worst sides of humanity in a way that the best sides can overtake and change us for the better, so that people don't fucking fall for this banana in the tailpipe. But be ready for either. Have your, again, resources, your physical aspects, you know, ready to go in case you need it, so you can be here to try to make that difference in the world as long as you can, as long as you're supposed to, and don't just give up. But don't concentrate on, gotta survive, gotta make it, oh my God, gotta, I can't say this because I get in trouble. What the fuck, man? This is the very brief chance you have here. Try to make a difference. Make it. What's the worst that can happen? You know, you die, they kill you, but you have the understanding of what this is, and you take that out of here, and you know, go back to the next aspect and experience of this eternal fucking existence, or trap your soul here, coming back and forth and back and forth and back and forth because you can't let go. You know, you're too scared. You live in too much fear. You're in the soul trap and you're stuck, you know, especially if you're in a transhumanist world where you can't even control the emotions and the thoughts to get yourself out of that fucking mess. Oh, that sounds real fucking fun. I'll be back. To hell with your freedoms. You must social distance and do odd things, and to hell with your freedoms if they're disturbed here. Oh my God, it is the greatest show on earth, let me tell you, but it is stupid as fuck. Love you guys, get learning, get speaking.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was privacy. The winds blew hard and fear dipped down, blow me, crypto boys blow. Soon may the pirate chain come to bring us crypto golden rum. One day when the system is done, we'll take our treasure and go. She'd not been but 2 years from shore when her value it began to soar. The captain called